Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. America's #1 choice for premier collector cars for over 30 years. We have a very popular muscle car to present to you today, a Hanksters certified unit, 1967 Pontiac Gto. It is a 242 car. We do have PHS stocks, and it is a pretty sweet ride. So let's get started. 404 barrel, as indicated on the air cleaner. That is what the car started life with. It is a period correct 400. So as you know, no partial VINs on a 67, 66, 67 motor. Therefore, there is no partial VIN stamp. 242 on the cowl tag. It's the same on the VIN number. We will have both the cowl tag and the VIN number pictured on our website. That gold contraption on the driver's side firewall, that is your power brake booster. The car is equipped with power brakes. Underneath your upper radiator hose here, that is your power steering reservoir. Car is equipped with power steering. I just had a question come through on our website on a 68 GTO. Does the car have air? It does not. When you are looking at the photos of the engine compartment on our website, if you are not watching these videos, check out and see if there is an AC compressor located either on the passenger side or driver's side of the front of the block. If there is, then the car is most likely equipped with air. Not always though, it could be disconnected. So you always do have to ask if the air does work, but if you want to know if it has air, look for an AC compressor. But Nate has AC compressors over at Hanksters Garage that they would gladly put in the 67 GTO for you to give you AC. Hood mount tack. We'll find out on the test drive if that baby does work. Paint on the hood and the top of the fenders. Real nice condition. Driver quality paint job, uniform color and uniform clear up top here. No paint blisters, bubbles, cracks, anything like that going on. It's pretty nice paint on the top of this GTO. How about the grille and those iconic 67 GTO stacked headlights? The chrome headlight bezels on the car look good. Chrome on the front bumper looks good. The grille itself in the center of the GTO, you know, your GTO emblem and that grating in the grille, that looks good. Let's take a look at the driver's side front fender, starting first with the paint and the pinstripe. Pinstripe on the car. It's got a white vinyl pinstripe that travels the entire body. That's good on the driver's side front fender. You do have wheel opening moldings on the car. They do look to be in good shape. Pontiac Motor Division wheels. Those are in nice shape. Your beauty rings look good. Raised white letter tires. Let's jump up to the front windshield of the car. Nice clarity in the glass, no cracks, no chips. Nice chrome molding around the front windshield. Vent window, driver door glass, quarter glass. All of your glass on the driver's side real nice and clear. Let's drop down quickly to the driver door and first take a look at our pinstripe. The pinstripe on the car looks nice on the driver door, no issues there. The driver door paint looks good. Then you have lower those rocker moldings. They are aluminum. They are on the bottom of the driver's door, and then of course front fender, rocker panel, and then start off on your quarter panel. This molding there looks to be in pretty good condition. Before we get into the interior of the car, let's jump up to the roof here real quick. Again, nice paint, uniform color and clear, no clear coat fade, and no blisters, bubbles, or cracks that I can see. Inside the car, guess what? I'll show you the PHS stocks in a little bit, but car started life blue. Car started life with parchment interior, and the car is a factory 4-speed car. So it's correct to the PHS stocks. From the motor, to the trans, to the interior, to the color. Back seat. Fisher body seat belts in the rear, so if you got the grandkids or some adults with behavioral issues, you can strap them in the back and away you go. The dome light illuminates when I open up the driver door. Headliner looks to be in good shape. Driver's side seat back's in good condition. Driver's seat's in nice condition. GTO floor mats look good. Carpeting underneath the floor mats. Center console, her shifter. Factory 4-speed 1967 GTO. Doesn't get much better than this in terms of the muscle car world. 67 GTO has an extremely long body. So let's take a look at these body lines on this car. All the way down the driver's side, no waves down the quarter panel, driver door, front fender, real nice straight body. Your pinstriping here on the quarter panel does have a little tiny niche out of it right there. It's not bad, but it's just a little tiny spot. The rest of the pinstriping looks good. Let's look at the quarter panel in front of the rear wheel, around and behind the rear wheel. That's all in nice shape. There's no issues there to talk about. No paint issues in the rear quarter. Not only is the quarter here all nice and straight, but there's no paint issues down the side as far as any kind of blisters or bubbles or cracks or anything like that. How about the rear window of the car? Look through the rear window, see the top of the seat there. No rips, tears, sun fade in the top of the seat. Glass clarity in the rear is pretty nice. Does have look like a center mount single speaker there. We'll figure out if that works when we're on the test drive. You know, with all the awesome music in the late 60s, early 70s, you'd think they'd have a little bit more elaborate stereo systems. Deck lid. With large rear quarters comes a large rear deck lid. And this one's nice. Fits nice and flush here to your rear quarters. And then the paint on the deck lid is in nice condition. How about our rear bumper on a GTO? Again, looks to be in nice shape. No chrome peel, no pitting, flaking, rust around the bumper bolts, any of that. It's in real nice condition. Trunk. Look, you get a spare and a jack. And a brand new trunk mat. And the trunk's, pull it up a little bit. Well, it's a nice shape. There's no holes, rust, rot, anything like that. Here's our PHS docks. Here, let me put these keys in my pocket so I don't lock them in the trunk. I've been in the car business for a couple of years. I know better than that. So the car, this is the important page. We'll have all the docks pictured on our website. It started life as a factory 4-speed car. 4-speed manual. Okay, it started life with parchment interior. It started life Tyrrell blue. Again, the rest of the docks are like, tire, raised white letter tires, some kind of something about the radio. Those are your important features right there. Drivetrain, interior and exterior color, and they all match up just like they should on our 67 GTO. Passenger side of the car, again, let's pause the camera there for 1 minute. Look down the side of this car. Hopefully you can pick up there that the car is, I don't use the word laser straight very often, but for a car this long to look that good down the side, it's a fantastic body. GTO badge here on the rear quarter looks to be in nice shape. Low on the rear quarter, there's no issues in terms of paint. I haven't seen any paint issues on the car thus far. Looks to be in real nice shape. Your drop down here from the roof to the rear quarter is in nice condition. Your drip rail moldings look good, installed properly. I mean, look at that. Look at how tight that door fits to that rear quarter. I mean, that's a big, heavy metal door. There's no sagging. There's no, look, that pinstripe's nice and straight there. Nice uniform down the body here. Nice uniform line on the door. And the glass clarity on the passenger side is the same as the driver's. Vent window, driver door, or vent window glass, passenger door glass, passenger quarter glass, the same as the driver. Real nice glass clarity throughout the entire vehicle. Inside again, door panel's nice. Carpeting at the bottom, armrest isn't ripped, door panel's not warped or anything like that. The passenger seat, driver's seat, real nice shape. The interior overall, from the carpeting to the dash to the seats, center console, all in real nice condition. By the way, there was some documentation in the trunk of this car above and beyond the PHS docks. There are a few pictures of the restoration. There's no dates or anything, so unfortunately I can't tell you when the car was painted, when the motor was rebuilt, anything like that. There are some receipts from the parts store. I looked for any kind of receipts with any kind of significance that would be, related to your engine, your tranny, your paint, anything like that, and there just were none. They're just common parts receipts that all of us are used to buying on classic cars. Again, I don't see any issues when it comes to the paint on this car whatsoever. Low, bubbling, blistering, anything like that going on. High, any kind of clear coat fade or spider webbing of the paint. It's a pretty awesome ride. I mean, think about it. A factory 4-speed 67 GTO 242 car with PHS stocks. We're going to put it up in the air and check out the undercarriage. I've already been under this car. It's a really nice unit, and then we're going to take it on a run. I think it's a pretty nice GTO. I mean, 67 GTOs, they go fast through our showroom. They don't last very long, especially 4-speed cars. I do encourage you to come check out the car for yourself. We did a quick, 7, 8, maybe 9-minute walk around. We're going to do an undercarriage presentation, and then we're going to do a test drive. Everything we are doing in this video presentation, you can do yourself when you visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach, which is what I encourage you to do. Whether it's a 67 GTO or any other piece of our inventory, we'd be more than happy to pull the vehicle outside for you so you can look at the paint real well on the vehicle. We'll gladly throw it up in the air for you. You can see what the undercarriage looks like, the tires, the suspension components, bottom of the motor, transmission. We'll let you drive it. You can see if there's anything you don't like. Vibrations, squeaks, rattles, shimmies, if the steering feels loose, if the brakes feel soft. I drive these things every day, so I could get in one with literally probably next to no brakes and I wouldn't even know the difference. But you, however, may not be as familiar with them, so it's why I encourage you to visit our showroom in person. We have a pretty cool business model. We sell classic cars all over the globe, the majority of which are done sight unseen. We take 80 to 100 photos of each car and do a 20 to 25-minute video. Not because we have nothing better to do with our lives, but because most of our business is conducted just like you're seeing it right now, through video, through photographs, through FaceTime, through text message, email. So we put a lot of time and effort into our online marketing presentation. But if you're a more specific buyer, particular buyer, or if you've never bought a classic car before, please, before you pull the trigger, wire us money, fill out a credit application, visit our showroom, check out the car in person, make sure you're comfortable before you move forward. Let's put our 67 GTO up in the air and we'll check out the undercarriage. Underneath our 1967 Pontiac Gto. Drum brakes up front. Past the cross member, we can get a good shot of the pan and the front seal. All nice and dry up front. No issues there at this time. As far as the rear of the motor is concerned, you can't see anything between the starter, the exhaust, and the oil filter there. Frame rails on the car look good, both sides, driver and passenger. Let's have a look at our floor pans. One solid piece all the way back, both driver and passenger side. Nothing is sectioned, silicone, patched. Everything looks to be in real nice shape. Cross member supporting up the transmission, that's in nice condition. No holes that are in it that are not supposed to be there. Off the side of the motor, you have dual exhaust manifolds that go to dual pipes, and then mufflers we'll show you here shortly. The exhaust system looks relatively new in my opinion. The e-brake on the car is hooked up, does function. Continuing back with our exhaust system, like I told you, the pipes to me look to be new in fairly decent shape. Same thing with the mufflers here. Let's see if there is a name brand on the muffler yet. It's Accelerator. So I don't see any rust holes, rot holes, pinholes there. Those look good. Rear frame rails on the car. Those look good as well. No issues there. Rear end's nice and dry. I don't see anything leaking or seeping there. Gas tank looks to be brand new. Looks like somebody put a gas tank in this vehicle somewhat recently. The frame rails in the rear of the car, the driver's side and passenger side both in good shape. Let's check out our tire condition here. Good tread on the tires. Plenty of tread, nothing dry rotted or cracked between the treads there. Pretty awesome car, 1967 Pontiac Gto. We're going to drop it down on the ground and take it for a test drive. Before we do that, let's discuss how to pay for this fine automobile. If you are a cash buyer, we will accept cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. Generally, the most common form of payment is bank wire transfer, simply because it puts the funds there the same day, and the sooner we're paid, the sooner we can put the car through the process for outgoing shipping. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars, 10% down of the purchase price, then the remaining balance over that 5 to 15-year period, whatever you get approved for. Approvals are not up to us. We have no control over them. However, you know, they're going to be based on things like your credit score, your debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, you know, factors such as that. The lender will contact you directly to discuss your approval. If you like what you hear, you can give us a call, send us a text, an email, and we'll get that process started for you. Once we are paid in full, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection process. The process is recorded. You get a copy of it on the keychain when the car shows up on a USB thumb drive, along with this video of us presenting the car, and then of course all of the photos we took of the car in our showroom. Once it's through inspection, the car goes through detail, and then a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. We can typically have a carrier here within a 48-hour window. However, if you're in a more difficult destination or there's stuff going on such as holidays, weather conditions, you know, a lot of cars being shipped out of Florida because it's, you know, snowbird season, everybody's shipping their cars back up north. Allow us 4, 5, 6 business days, but I promise you we work quickly once we're funded. We will get your vehicle as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. Let's sit our 67 Goat down on the ground. We'll drive it and see how she runs out. Okay, here's something I didn't check the PHS docs for. Check this out. Tilt wheel. I'm pretty sure it's factory. Horn. Wipers. As long as we're up over the hood. Tack. Let's see if we can get that going on this drive. Driver's side turn. Passenger side turn. The clock's ticking in this thing. The radio doesn't work. The radio's not going to work. If you want the radio to work, call Nate at Hanksters Garage. He'll put you in a working radio for a small fee. 62,054 based on the condition of this car. I would not be surprised at all if that was the original miles, but I can't prove that, so title reads exempt. Therefore, that's what I'm claiming, that we don't know the miles. Temp gauge works, battery voltage, and it's always a good thing to have oil pressure when you're driving one of these things, and we have plenty of it, so that's a good thing. This car is sweet. Headliner's in great shape. Got your dash pad, that's in good shape. The wood grain around your bezels, that all looks nice. We're idling nicely. Keep an eye on the temp gauge throughout our drive here. Let's drive it. This car runs absolutely fantastic. I mean, everything's working except the radio, even the clock. Real nice, smooth ride. Zero vibrations whatsoever out of the engine, the transmission. Steering, for being such a big car. Look how tight that steering is for as big of a car as this is. Our temp is good. We're only $190. It's right about where we should be. Car has no front end vibrations whatsoever. Check this out. See how nice that steering wheel's not shaking around? It's nice and aligned. Shifter's not shaking. This is a nice ride. Speedo works, by the way, and it's not bouncing all around. I'm never sure if you guys can see that Speedo with the sun glare, but Speedo does function. Test our brakes a little bit here. Look at that. Perfectly straight. Oh, I got a green light. We got a green light, so I gotta hit the light, but I gotta get first. So let's see if I can do this. So that's 70 there. I'm gonna shut it off. We're coming down. Real easy to find the keyway on the shifter. Shifts real nice. I got it up to 65, 70 miles an hour. No front end alignment issues, no shaking. Look here, we're at 50 right now. Okay, look at how nicely that car tracks at 50 miles an hour. What a ride. Started life as a blue car, started life as a 4-speed car, started life with parchment interior. You have a pretty good amount of parts receipts, a couple pictures of the restoration, PHS docs, zero powertrain issues, nice strong motor, easy shift and tranny, no binding, no cooling issues. We're cooling just like we should. Tack works in the hood. Turn signals work inside and out. Speedo works. It's a great car. Factory 4-speed 242. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this car along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, our 67 Gto includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty that covers the engine, transmission, and rear end internal components. It doesn't cover oil pan gasket leaks, batteries, brakes, things like that. That stuff is all you. But it does cover your major mechanical breakdowns. Go to any ASC certified facility in the United States, which is most independent franchise facilities. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off at full retail price. It's a turnkey program. You get the security of our powertrain warranty, and you get the luxury of us handling the shipping for you. That means we vest the driver, we set up the pickup, we arrange the delivery, we pay the driver, we track the shipment progress. At a negotiated cost, you'll do all that legwork on your own. Maybe you are a collector or enthusiast and you have your own method of transportation, be it your own trailer or a carrier you've used in the past you had a good experience with. You're more than welcome to use one of them. No issues there. We don't make any money off the shipping. We simply provide it as a convenience to our buyers. And then, of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you can certainly drive your GTO home. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, Florida, and our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.